Now, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Unleashed Season 3 finally. Duel or die. Let's begin with part 1.
Oh, gee. Alright, Mephiles. Power nap's over. I'm not done with you. Wait.
No, for
What the heck is going on?
Everything becomes gotcha. Everything.
What in Slifer happened to my body? And this place. Am I dead?
No, worse, you're in gotcha.
No, I can't be dead. Not now. I can't let Mephiles win. Not while he...
You have not passed.
Sweet mother of... Who said that? Who's there?
Someone who has been with you since the very beginning.
God?
At last, we can speak.
Not gonna have much of a conversation, though, evidently. I read that was supposed to be more like a teaser, but at that point it's like, why would you call it part 1, though? Not even gonna have the intro theme song. Alright. Your series, your choice. Let's immediately go into part 2. As soon as this is done. Now! What if the plot twist to life is that actually real life is the gotcha game, and the gotcha game is real life?
Ready for round 2? Oh, good raw.
Yeah.
My lord,
Gonna get Draco versus Mephiles in a one-on-one.
I have no excuse. No, you don't.
Time to die.
Head back to base.
Still needs assignments.
I'll take care of this on my own.
Hey Mephiles, I'll be checking out your GROs as soon as I'm done with this. Well, not as soon, but you know what I mean.
Yes, sir.
And put your headphones on correctly. You have your right on your
What's
left
the matter,
ear.
Mephiles? Surprised that I managed to defeat one of your greatest admins? Admittedly, yes. Although, it does appear that some personal things have been coming up, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised that you managed to defeat him. Oh yeah, the fact that his host is still alive.
Yeah.
Who is he?
That lended a hand.
Someone irrelevant to this situation. And even if he was, like I'd tell you. Besides, right now, my focus is on that temple that you're guarding. And I know very well that you're not just going to let me walk past you.
Got that
I'll
right.
admit, I am quite looking forward to the opportunity to duel you myself. I've heard so much about you, Greendale, and how much of a pain in my side that you've been. To think, this is the second time we've met. You've been so notorious amongst my fleet and my legion. Viper has talked endlessly about you. And yet this is the first time we get the opportunity to duel one another. And I'm sure you're just as keen for the chance to take me on yourself. You're right. I am keen, but not for the ways that you might think.
Remember correctly, which I probably don't. Green
You were the one who
lost to
started all
Jones,
this.
But Mephiles defeated Jones.
Phoenix University being destroyed. All of it is because of you. Is it though, Greendale? Is it? You may be right. I am the one who pulled the trigger. But the evolution dimension, they were the ones who handed me the gun. Their obsessions with perfection. Their disgusting drive to prove themselves superior to one another. They were the ones who made me and my legion who we are today. So if anything, this is their fault. So excuse me for giving them what they deserve. Oh really? And how, pray tell, do you plan on doing that? Resurrecting Zark?
Yep.
The Phoenix told us everything. And if he and his brothers really are the key to stopping you once and for all, then I cannot afford you to pass. I will not allow you to unleash Zark on a dimension with innocent people.
He doesn't care.
Oh, come on, Greendale. We know that's not true. Not just the entire dimension, but all of humanity. You're all guilty. You've been with that Hugo for quite some time. Hasn't he told you the atrocities he probably went through? Hasn't he told you the atrocities they've inflicted onto their own people? Hasn't he told you what they're planning?
Humanity
course
isn't
he has.
born with
It's
sin,
horrible.
it chooses
But not as
to
horrible
be
as what
evil.
you're... Wait,
I believe that humanity is naturally good.
plans?
Yeah, what do you mean, plants?
What do you want about? It appears he hasn't. Very well then. Allow me to enlighten you.
Oh boy, here we go.
Greendale, tell me, why did the evolution dimension send so many spies and undercover agents to your dimensions? Why have they spent all this time hiding in the shadows rather than confronting you in person?
He's probably brought up
That's
another
easy.
episode, but I can't
To
remember off the
capture
top of
you.
my head.
Me? That was a bonus. Greendale, they've been doing this long before I came to your dimensions. Long before I even discovered Zark. They've been planning this for a long time. You see, the evolution dimension are a very progressive race. They don't just want to become mere revolutionists. Oh no. They plan on becoming conquerors!
Of course. They plan to pull a fusion dimension, essentially.
I know what you're thinking. I can read your expressions like a book. You think I'm lying? Draco, I am many things, but a liar is not one of them. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen everything. The evolution dimension want to take over your homes. Bringing their glorious perfection to their homeland isn't enough for them. They would rather the entire human race from every dimension be just like them. You're probably wondering why Hugo never told you this. And to be honest, I'm wondering that myself. Didn't you grow quite close over the past few months? Either he didn't know, or perhaps he was keeping this from you. I don't know.
It was meant to be a plot twist. Is it really a shock the evolution
Or
dimension
maybe
were trying
deep
to
down
be
inside
jerks?
that innocent, forgetful mind, he's just as bad as everyone else from that dimension. Wouldn't surprise me. You humans are all the same. You destroy
That's racist.
the world around you.
We're speciesist.
And for what? Power, conquerization, to rule with an iron fist? You're all the same. First, the fusion dimension, then the Baryon clan, and now these douchebags. You're all just copy and paste. And even when one of you actually has the right idea to stand up and say no to that, another douchebag will show up and start it all over again.
Not wrong.
It's a never-ending cycle with you abominations towards nature. That is why I plan to end it. That is why Zark will rid the evolution dimension of its filth, reduce it to ashes. I'll agree he may be a demon. But at least he's an honest demon.
He's not
He
one
would
you can
rather not
control,
tolerate us
though.
ruling
He
the
won't
world.
stop at one
He'd much rather
dimension.
prove to be stronger, to be far above it. And he can be far above it. I'll allow him to take over the evolution dimension.
You think you can control him?
Once he's done, he's your problem.
It's yeah, you just
The only
pawn
thing
up
that
your pawns
matters
and
to me
everyone
is
else.
having a clean state. A clean slate where I can change the world and have it exactly the way I want it to be. The way you want it to be?
Yeah. So you're no better?
You really are from the evolution dimension, aren't
Exactly.
you?
Because you have the exact same thought process.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy ripping you to pieces for that one, Greendale. But
How dare you
I
point
believe
out
I
the
can wait a
hypocrisy
little
in my
longer just
statement.
To ask you one last thing. After everything
Mephiles
that
destroyed
I've
with
said,
facts and
do you
logic.
Can you honestly defend the evolution dimension or humanity itself? No.
But I don't need to.
But I know one thing's for certain. That is irrelevant to what's happening now. Don't misunderstand me, Mephiles. I'll have plenty of questions for Hugo when we're done here. But
I say
right
for
now,
season 4.
there's only one thing that I'm concerned with, and that is what's right in front of me. Admittedly, I am sick and tired of all these threats coming out of nowhere and threatening the peace. But come what may, we'll deal with it. One day at a time. One duel at a time. And right now, the only thing I'm concerned of is making sure you don't get inside that temple. So come on, Mephiles. Let's end this. Very well then. I thought you'd never ask. But, to make things a little bit more interesting...
Bet you this ends in a draw.
How about I add some additional stakes to this duel?
I have a blue dual pad. There's no stakes.
Oh!
Sorry, I have a red one, so I'm just probably forgetting
What did
the
you
color
do?
one is.
I made a couple of modifications to this duel. I wanted to make it a little bit more special. Plus to prove to you just how right I am. You see, there are 2 additional rules to this duel. One is that our extra deck sizes has been doubled from 15 to 30.
Jeez.
That should give us a lot more options. However, it also may make this duel a little longer than usual.
Well, yeah, it's
so
5
I would
parts.
stack up on cards if I were you. Another thing is that I have boosted the solid mass's output to beyond its maximum.
Jeez.
This means even the very fact of one of our monsters being destroyed will inflict massive damage.
Take
So
100
I hope
points of
you have the
damage.
endurance
Stabbed in the
to
heart.
stomach it, Greendale. If this means that you'll endure just as much, then I'll gladly
But this isn't his
do so.
body.
Oh, please, Greendale. The body I'm in is disposable. The real me can endure such pain, thanks to this very protective shell that I'm in. The question is, though, can you?
I just need to
Let's
hit you
find
once
out.
at max power and you'll go down.
Let's duel! Okay, this
Ooh,
is
new
it.
life points.
No turning back now. It's duel or die.
Roll credits.
I'll go first. I'll start with V Victory. This spell card lets me add a Green Eyes monster to my hand. Oh, so this is the famous Green Eyes deck that I have heard so much about.
Yep.
A very rare archetype. Very one of a kind. Now, I activate the spell card Green Eyes Dominion. With this spell card's effect, I'm allowed to draw 1 additional card during my draw phase for the rest of this duel. The catch is that I can only summon Green Eyes monsters for the rest of the duel.
I think that's a cost
But
for
that's
you.
not really a cost in this deck, now
Right.
is it? Now I activate the field spell Palace of Green. Now I can activate 1 Green Eyes Pendulum monster straight from my deck.
That's handy.
I place Green Eyes Xyz in the Pendulum scale and activate its effect. By banishing a Green Eyes monster from my extra
Bye,
deck, I
Paladin.
can add 2 more cards to my hand. Now, I'll complete my Pendulum scale with Green Eyes Synchron. And now, swing far, Pendulum! Carve the Arc of Victory! Pendulum Summon! Green Eyes Grey Dragon!
There he is. Give me artwork or just a different point of view.
Fascinating. I can just feel that spirit's power from here. Still no match for me. And
Point
joining
of
him,
yours.
I'll summon my Knight with Eyes of Green! I activate Knight with Eyes of Green's special ability. By returning my
The
Green
eyes
Eyes
of green are
Xyz
always
back
treated
to
as
my
green
hand,
eyes cards, so they don't
I can
disobey
increase
the
its
rules
level,
of
making it a level 6
spell.
monster. Then I play the equipped spell Green Eyes Inspirited and equip it onto my Green Eyes Grey Dragon. Not that that matters, because now I use my 2 monsters to build the overlay network.
Why would you do that with an
XC
equipped
summon
spell?
Green Eyes Photon Dragon! Next, since Green Eyes Inspirited was sent to the graveyard, its ability summons a Green Eyes token to the
That's
field.
why.
And now I play the pendulum ability of Green Eye Synchron, summoning it to the field, just so I can tune it with my token. Synchro Summon Green Eye Starlight Dragon!
A big synchro and a big Z.
I place one card face down and end my turn. And during the end phase, my Palace of Green's effect activates. For every different type of Green Eyes monster I summon from my extra deck, I get to draw one card. Since I summoned a Synchro and Xyz, I draw two.
Yeah, a lot of drawing.
Your move. A strong lead. Two powerful
Did Schmirko
monsters.
write this?
A
I'm
field
kidding.
spell that lets you replenish your hand whenever you summon from your extra deck. Well, if this is going to be a long duel, I might as well keep a hand advantage.
True.
Fair enough, but against me, Green
Just don't activate Max C
you'll
or else
learn
you'll be no
pretty
loot.
quickly. There are no advantages. I draw! Now,
There are no
to
advantages.
start my turn,
Summons the
I shall
Phoenix.
normal summon my
Advantage!
RO. I activate its effect, summoning Annoying Child of the RO from my hand. And when my Annoying Child is summoned, I get to add another RO card to my hand. Then,
Like
I activate
Uncanny
the spell card
Valley of the
RO
RO.
Chemical Reboot. This lets me use both my monsters to fusion, Xyz, and Synchro Summon all at once. A broken card on the first turn. Can't say I'm surprised, but I am prepared. First, I'll activate my trap card, Green Eye Survival Instinct. Now,
That's the
anytime a Green Eyes
forms.
monster is destroyed or banished, all of my other monsters gain 400 extra attack points.
Maybe the Vor.
I activate Green Eyes Photon Dragon's ability. By using up both its overlay units, I can banish it and both your monsters. No!
Nice. There goes your plans.
And since that spell card only works with monsters you control, you ain't summoning anything.
Caught him so off
No
guard, his
matter.
wig
I have
started to
plenty
fall
more where that
off.
came from. Now, I activate the spell card RO Ticket, letting me add another RO card to my hand. Then, I place RO Chart A and RO Chart B in my pendulum
Oh
zones.
boy.
You can pendulum summon too?
Yep.
Yes, only unlike you, where I'm limited to my hand and extra deck. Since I have no monsters on my field, I can use these two to pendulum summon from my deck.
Yep.
What?
That's the appropriate reaction.
Then that means... Correct. I can summon any monster I want. I use these two to pendulum summon. Arise. A second child of the RO, Rata of the RO, Coolio of the RO, Dummy of the RO, and Bunny Bob of the RO.
Those level 4s.
Why do all your monsters have such ridiculous names? Because they are the spirits of those who were forgotten, rejected, for being inferior to
I'm sure when I
upper
check out the
class
RO
beings.
Archive archive,
And now they have
thingy,
returned in
they'll
the
go
form
into
of my
what
deck
these
for
things
their
based off of.
revenge. First, I'll use Coolio's ability, letting it fuse with another monster on my field. I'll fuse it with my Rata to fusion summon Kaiju of the GRO. Next, I'll overlay my two level 4 monsters here in order to summon this to the field. Xyz summon Cyberwreck of the GRO. And since my Bunny Bob was used as material to summon him, I get to draw another card. Now I'll use Cyberwreck's ability. By getting rid of one of his overlay units, I can destroy a spell or trap on your field for every GRO monster I've got. Sorry, but I like my cards, thank you very much. I activate Starlight Dragon's ability now. By banishing him, your monster's effects are negated, and it's destroyed.
Your field is wide open.
Fine. But, thanks to the ability of my Cyberwreck, my Kaiju gains an additional 1,000 attack points. Next, I'll
Shows the
activate the
annoying
spell
child.
card RO Rehash. This lets me bring my rodent
They are
back
the
to
same
field
picture.
for
I
an encore.
recognize that.
And since he was summoned, I can special summon my Snowbow of the RO from my hand. Now, I shall tune together my level 3 Child, Rata, and level 2 Snowbow to Synchro Summon. Go, spiritualist of the GRO! And... wait. There's nothing else I can do. You're lucky, Greendale. I set one card face down and end my turn. What?
I didn't attack.
You're not gonna attack? Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. I know what that Starlight's effect is. Viper made such a mistake during your first duel, as he's told me. I'm not going to repeat that.
Right, of course.
He told you? Of course. Viper's told me everything about you. Like I said earlier, he was quite fond of you. In fact, he's been spying on you ever since that duel, and he's informed me about everything that you've done. I myself have been looking at everything you've done. All your previous duels, all of your tricks and turns, I know every move you'll make. While you, on the other hand, you've never gotten the chance to duel me before. So, more or less, you're as blind as a bat. Maybe.
But I still managed to catch
But
you off guard a
bats
couple
aren't
times.
as blind as you
just
think.
in this duel.
I draw.
Actually, they kind of are. It's kind of their thing.
And now, both of my monsters
They
return
have
to
that
the field.
echolocation, but
And I think I'll get
or has
rid
the
of
science
those two cards.
changed? I don't know anymore.
Nah. What? Nice try, Greendale, but that won't work on me again. You see, my Spiritualist prevents you from activating monster effects the turn your monsters are summoned. Fine then, I guess we'll move on to plan B. Just go all out! Photon Dragon! Go! Destroy his kaiju! Stronger monster here. Hello.
No, I have 3,100 attack
I'm
points.
aware of that, which is why I'm activating Green Eye's Survival Instinct's other effect. By destroying another Green Eyes
It's
monster
already
in my
getting power
deck,
boost.
I can
4,000 mistake.
automatically destroy
That
your
was to the end
monster.
phase.
Oh.
How's that pain on up, Mephiles?
And there's more. My Survival Instinct boosts my monster's attack points by another 400. No matter. Since my kaiju was destroyed, I can add another RO card to my hand. And to assure that my Green Eye Starlight Dragon can get over it, I banish V-Victory from my graveyard to give it 1,000 extra attack points. Now go! Shooting Star Plasma!
Come on, Mephi. I thought you could take it.
Enjoying yourself, Mephiles? Oh, you bet I am.
What? You gain life points?
What? Why'd your life points go up? Before your monster attacked, I activated the continuous trap. RO refund. Now, if I ever take battle or effect damage, I can gain life points equal to double the damage I just took.
What?
Doesn't matter.
Equal to double the damage
Like
I
you
just
said,
took.
this is an
So you take the
endurance
damage
test.
first.
If one of us collapses,
Meaning
due
if
to
I can manage to
exhaustion,
knock you
then
out in
life
one
points
shot,
won't matter at the
then
end of
I
the
can
day,
kill you.
won't they?
Because you have to take the damage before you can heal.
I set 2 cards face down and pass the turn on to you. You're going to be eating those words in a moment. I draw. Say, Mephiles. If the solid mass is up, does that mean that these dual monsters will be interactable? I suppose. How come?
Let's check the skies. I got a dragon after all.
What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Sorry about that. Just thought I'd take a bit of inspiration from an old favorite.
Yeah.
Now come on. Let's see if you can catch me. Away! He's trying to lure me away from the temple.
Go to the temple or continue the duel.
Still 2 more out there to prevent. And I'm going to make him regret landing on his own dragon. You want me, Greendale? I'm coming for you.
It's good to take out Draco Greendale. After all, he's the one who's been a thorn in your side for the longest time. You only get one chance to take him out, as far as you know. Whereas you have 2 more temple beings. Although this could ultimately be Mephiles' undoing. Only one way to find out. Continuing in part 3. Next. Now that the duel is looking up for Greendale, let's see what's going down with Mephiles.
Come on, Greendale. Enough running. I see what you're trying to do.
I can't hear you. I'm so
duel,
high in the sky.
Or is it a game of tag? Is it really too hard to be both? Even so, I suppose you have a point. But you have to admit, this whole solid mass thing really does shake things up. Oh, indeed.
What was outlawed, yeah.
Didn't you have a type of dueling for this sort of thing?
Action duel.
Action dueling? Probably not important. Now, on with the duel. I shall start my turn by activating my RO Refund's other effect. By banishing 2 monsters from my graveyard, I get to add another RO card to my hand.
Of course.
Then, I perform my Pendulum Summon. Since my field is empty, I shall summon forth from my deck. So that's how it works.
Did you understand the first time?
RO. Vigilante of the RO. Mary Sue of the RO.
Oh, God.
Surfer Bro of the RO. And from my hand, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
Oh, great. See how he gets screwed over by the ROs.
Odd Eyes?
Yep.
What am I saying? I shouldn't be surprised that you have that card.
Of course he has the main ace.
Rancid copies of the original. But why? Why the Dimension Dragons? If you could really make any cards you want, why them? Why? Well, because I like these dragons. And besides, I'm planning to resurrect Zark. Might as well find a way to give him some of his old dragons in one form or another. Just like Viper. You don't care about those cards and their true history. Their redeemed history. You only see them as the weapons that they originally were. It's a disservice to the original user. A scorn upon Yugioh's name. How do you... Wait a minute. Oh, right. Yeah, Yugioh Sakaki. Disgraceful. That's what I could say to him. That tosspot showman. He doesn't deserve to wield these cards.
A lot of people would probably
if Zark
agree.
were still here right now, he would spit upon what his counterparts have become. A hollow.
You should just give them to Jace Hubbard. He'd play them much better.
That man is 1,000,000 times the duelist you, or even Zark himself, will ever be. Strong words. A shame he isn't here to defend himself.
That's because you're too cowardly.
I suppose he'd probably be just as mad as you're about to be. When I activate my Surfer Bro's special ability to add another RO card to my hand, the one I added, I will summon. I tribute Odd Eye's Pendulum Dragon in order to summon this to the field. Appear! Odd Eye's Dragon of the GRO!
Oh, you infected.
What?
I knew you infected it, just didn't know he'd go with it already. Why would you do it? Decided to make it a mess.
Of course, you happen to have a fanfiction version of that card.
We know this is a fanfic at the end of the day.
Mephiles, you really need to stop doing this, because I'm running out of ways to hate you. I'm running out of horrible things to say to you for just how disrespectful
I am offended
you are
by how
to such a
offensive
famous
this is.
let alone to such iconic cards. Only giving you and the rest of your kind, and the evolution dimension for that matter, the respect they
You
deserve.
turned Odd-Eye's Pendulum Dragon into
Really,
Big Bird.
You should be thanking me, Mr. Greendale. The evolution dimension were about to invade you anyway. So Zark disposing of their dimension, reducing it to ash, that's a mercy. Thank you? Mercy? You are anything but merciful, let alone Zark. How would you know? Have you met him?
Don't need to.
Actually, better wait and see, Greendale, because you'll meet him eventually. Because once he's done with the evolution dimension, he's your problem. Now, on with my turn.
I don't need to
I shall
experience
tune
nuclear
my level
war
3
to know it's a
Serpent
bad
Bro and
thing.
level 5 Sloth to synchro summon. Go! Level 8! Kid Ninja of the GRO.
Ninja Kid, but
And
why
now,
should you be able to
I
read
shall
your own
activate my
cards?
Bunny Bob's Graveyard effect. By shuffling 3 of my banished monsters back into my deck, I can summon it. So I can overlay it with my level 4 Vigilante to Xyz summon. Let's go! Cauldron Beast of the GRO! And thanks to Bunny Bob, I'm allowed to draw another card. Now I activate my Cauldron Beast effect. By using up an overlay unit, I can discard 2 cards from my hand, then draw the same amount of cards I discarded. I can even make you do the same. Why is he making me... Maybe it's something to do with that Kid Ninja.
Possibly.
Better play it safe. I activate Green Eyes Photon Dragon's ability once more, Mephiles. By banishing him and using up his overlay unit, your monster's banished too.
Yeah, you get
your
an
Kid
overlay
Ninja
unit
to be
back after you
precise.
just banish it, so when it comes back and
No!
shouldn't have overlays.
I mean, clever, Greendale. After all, if my monster remained on the field, you wouldn't have been able to draw those 2 cards. But how does your monster still have an overlay unit? Well, he gained it from one of your banished monsters. You see, after Photon Dragon returns to the field, it attaches one of your banished monsters as an overlay unit.
Ah, right. It's been a while
Since
since
he's
I
not
saw
around
it,
to
so.
prevent me from drawing, I'll discard 2 cards from my hand and then draw.
Thanks for
I
the
see.
advantage.
Well, I'll use up another one of my monster's overlay units, so I can
I
discard
thought you
and
knew
draw
everything
2
about
again.
me, Mephiles. Why
I
do you
won't
seem
make
so
you do it this
surprised?
time. Now I activate the spell card RO Production Trouble. This lets me either evolution
Production
or
Trouble.
fusion
The
summon
story
using
of
monsters I
freaking
control.
in Hollywood right now.
I think I'll use my Mary Sue and my Cauldron Beast, since he's no longer of use to me. I fusion summon Veggie Shark of the GRO! I activate his effect, letting me summon back my Kaiju of the GRO from my graveyard. The catch is, his effects cannot be activated while he's on the field. But that's a small price to pay. Now let's do some damage! Permanent damage to finish you off! Seriously? That copyright Odd Eyes is no match for Starlight. Thanks to Green Eye's survival instinct, he's more than strong enough to deal with it.
3900 attack.
Then it's a good thing my Odd Eyes has an effect. Since he's battling your monster, his original attack points are doubled!
What?
Should have seen that coming. Go! Skewer his Green Eye Starlight Dragon! Spiral Flame Lance! Abandoned ship!
So it turns its tentacle things into lances.
Oh,
and
gee.
attacks with them.
Oh, that was a happy landing. Oh. Still standing without a scratch, I see. Of course. I discarded Curry Plasma from my hand. By doing so, I don't take any damage and I get to draw 1 card. Thank you for adding this card to my hand, by the way, Mephiles. It's thanks to your Cauldron Beast, after all. And, since Starlight was destroyed, the original Green Eyes returns to the field. Oh, what? Where did that come from? No matter. My Odd Eyes gains an additional attack for every GRO
What was he
monster on my
reacting
field.
to?
Odd Eyes, attack his monster again!
Ah, crap. Working on defense.
Oh!
So
Now
taking
use your
fewer
3rd
damage.
attack on him directly! Oh no you don't! I banish Green Eye's Komori Dragon from my graveyard in order to summon Green Eyes again.
And take the hits.
Now, not only is your monster's attack negated, but Green Eyes gets to take it down.
Ooh.
Go, Komori Backlash! Negated? Maybe, but not destroyed. My monster cannot be destroyed by any of your card effects.
Yeah.
And my two other monsters can still attack. Veggie Shark, who gains 1,000 attack for every other monster on my field. Destroy his Green Eyes! Go, Green Tooth Surprise!
Munch.
Oh. Ah! Damn it! Kaiju, attack him directly! Oh, you kidding me? I activate my face down Silver's Cry.
Yeah,
you already know who's coming back.
Yeah. And you're gonna take the damage again.
Whoa. There's that jolt again. Why did... You just can't depart with that monster, can you?
No.
Fine then. Kaiju, destroy Green Eyes! Oh. Whoa!
Yeah, if he's gonna have any attack, it's gonna be in an atomic breath. It just makes sense. Damn, that thing did a lot of damage.
Oh.
That's a kaiju. What'd you expect?
Oh. Even if I'm not taking any damage, I can still feel the attacks. So this is what being in an action duel felt like. Quite exhausting, isn't it, Greendale? Heck, if you think that's bad, you should see what I have in store for you after you summon back your Photon Dragon. Oi? What are you on about?
Hmm?
Oh, you'll find out.
No.
I set one card face down and end my turn, and during the end phase, I can banish my Snowbow from my graveyard to set another Speller Trap from my deck. Your move. Okay. Draw!
Photon comes back.
And now that your Photon Dragon has returned to us, he shall be leaving again.
What?
Because I activate my Veggie Shark's ability. Since you summoned a monster, I can rebanish your Photon Dragon and inflict 400 points of damage for every monster I control!
No!
Oh no.
Now you take the first damage of the duel. Burn. Blood.
That was only... Oh.
It's only 12 minutes
Nasty,
damage.
isn't it?
Bleeding.
Isn't this the whole reason why the solid mass vision was banned?
Yep.
Makes you wonder why you would use such dangerous technology to begin with. You call this entertaining? If anything, this should invoke fear. I can see the fear in your eyes.
I'm wearing sunglasses.
Although, may I ask, are you going to succumb to that fear? You might as well. Cower, like I know the rest of your kind to do. You kidding?
You should also know.
Of course, I'm afraid.
We
Don't think fear
is
gonna stop me now. Not with what I have planned. Oh!
Bravery is
really?
not the absence of fear. It's what you do
Alright then.
even when
Come
you
on,
do
let's
feel
see it.
fear.
If you insist. Now. To start my turn, I think I'll reset my pendulum scale. I activate Green Eyes Xyz and Apprentice with Eyes of Green. Then, I activate Green Eyes Xyz effect, banishing another Green Eyes monster from my extra deck,
Dragon.
in order to add 2 more monsters to my hand. Got anything to say, Mephiles? Oh, no, by all means. I wanted to see these quote-unquote plans of yours, so go on, continue. Please, make my day. Very well, then. Now then, let's swing the pendulum scale! I carve the Arc of Victory and pendulum summon! First, Green Eye Spark Dragon from my hand, and Scout with Eyes of Green as well. And then, from my extra deck, my Green Eye Synchron. I activate Spark Dragon's effect, resurrecting the original Green Eyes Grey Dragon! But don't worry, I don't expect you to be impressed. After all, these guys are just the runner-ups. What's the matter, Greendale? You look pretty tired. Can't say I'm surprised. After all, during your previous duel against Viper, even if the solid mass wasn't at 100%, he was still running you ragged.
Yeah.
Now to go from that to, well, the level I just put it on? You'll probably be dead by the time this duel is over.
Maybe.
Oh, so that whole shadow game nonsense was a whole lot of rubbish then. Not necessarily. That's just a little mind game he likes to play. All of us have our hobbies, of course.
Mine isn't sick and twisted like his.
I knew what I was signing up for with this mission. And so did Turner. You don't need to tell me what you've done with him, because I already know. But I'll make sure that his sacrifice wasn't in vain. And I will put my life on the line. If it means protecting this world from people like you. Now, on with the duel! I tune my Scout with Eyes of Green and the original Green Eyes to synchro summon Green Eyes Dragon Archfiend! But he won't be staying on the field for long, because now I'm tuning again, using him and my Green Eyes Synchron.
Oh boy.
I synchro summon Green Eyes Star Bright Dragon!
Oh, nice.
Like it?
They have a shooting star kind of much.
I don't like the look at that, so I'll be activating my RO rewrite to banish
What?
it.
You!
Sorry, Mephiles, but you're not rewriting my fate. Not with this. I play Green Eyes Resistant Armor. This trap negates yours and destroys it.
It bounces pulse
damn
strike
it.
immediately.
So much for letting me do my play uninterrupted.
I'm gonna have to discard.
Now, continuing on, I'll activate my Apprentice with Eyes of Green's Pendulum ability. By destroying my Green Eyes Xyz, I could activate another Green Eyes Pendulum monster from my deck. Go! Green Eyes Meteor Dragon! Then,
And a
I
fusion
normal summon the Green Stone of Legend and tribute it in order to, well, you know. Then I overlay him and Spark Dragon. XC summon Green Eyes Utopic Dragon! I activate this effect. By using up an overlay unit, I can take control of one of your monsters. Now, I don't like that copyright Odd Eyes, but I suppose I'll make it useful for something. Now,
Can't be
I
sure that card
activate-
makes back and still target with them.
I activate my Scout with Eyes of Green's ability from my graveyard. By banishing it, I can summon another one from my deck, and then add another card to my hand. Then I play Meteor Dragon's Pendulum ability. Fusing my two monsters together, I fusion summon Green Eyes Neo Dragon! You're able to use my monster to summon that.
Yep.
Of course. The monster Utopic Dragon takes control of turns into a Green Eyes monster. So, I can use it. And now, since the Green Eyes monster was summoned from my extra deck, my Apprentice with Eyes of Green's other Pendulum ability activates, which... No, let me guess. Does it let you add another Green Eyes card to your hand?
You've not been noticing the theme of this duel. If it isn't drawing,
Also,
it's searching.
Meta scum. Always searching for the cards, always not satisfied with what they already have.
Excuse me? What have you been doing this duel?
Now, I activate Green Eyes.
You've been
summoning
searching as
technique.
well.
This lets me
This is
summon
Yu-Gi-Oh! You're always
Eyes
searching
again,
cards to get the
and
thing you
lets me
need.
add another Green Eyes monster to my hand. Then, I play the spell card Green Eyes Fusion, letting me fuse my Green Eyes with the Green Eyes Spear Dragon in my hand, and the Green Eyes Fairy Dragon in my deck, thanks to Green Eyes Fusion's effect. Fusion summon Green Eyes Cyber Dragon!
Interesting head
Any
configuration.
more extra deck monsters you would like to throw at me?
You made limit 30. You
You're
did
the
this
one
to
to talk.
yourself.
Besides, like I need any more. Neo Dragon, unleash heck! I don't think so. I banish my sloth of the RO from my graveyard, making your monsters too lazy to attack.
What? You gave my
So
monster
it works.
summoning
If I
sickness?
didn't banish a Green Eyes monster from my graveyard, now
Nice.
Starbright Dragon can negate that effect. Oh!
Well done.
And Neo Dragon is a monster that not only inflicts burst damage, but can attack twice. Neo Dragon, obliterate those two monsters! Neo, Force, Plasma!
This is the ultimate thing for deforestation. I think I'm gonna become a tree hugger when this duel is over. You knocked his glasses right off.
Impressive, Greendale. Although, I shall not lose. After all, you've forgotten.
It's gonna gain life points right back.
Any damage that I take gets refunded, and more. I know. I just need to empty your field.
So that you can pendulum
I don't
summon
want to gain
again.
too many life points, so I'll set a card and end my turn. And during the end phase, my Palace of Green replenishes my hand. I draw 3 cards. You wanted my field to be empty? Wow. You must have taken much more brain damage than I initially thought. I draw. Is it time?
Time.
No. I'll save these till later. Now,
Mephiles spilling at me,
Mephiles,
holding back
just
when
have
you
one
really
more thing to do.
shouldn't.
During your standby phase, I activate the trap card I just set. Dimensional Barrier!
Oh!
This lets me not only negate the effects of any type of monster I choose, but it prevents us from summoning that type of monster this turn. I declare Pendulum!
Now
No!
you can't pendulum summon.
That's right, Mephiles. No more pendulum summoning from your deck for you. I wonder. I activate my trap. RO, rinse and repeat. Now I can summon as many RO monsters from my graveyard as possible. Or so it would. Starbright, go! Banish another card and negate that effect. Thank you for giving all of these monsters in my graveyard to banish, by the way. No matter, that was just a decoy. I banished 2 RO monsters from my graveyard in order to add another card to my hand.
Typical
Thanks, my
meta scum. Always searching for
and
what
the
you
card I
want.
choose is this. RO Fusion! Now I can shuffle monsters from my graveyard back into the deck in order to fusion summon! Come forth! Portal to the GRO!
Oh no, that thing's back. Haven't seen that since the duel with
I swear, your
Roger.
monsters get stupider and stupider.
Yeah.
You sound just like the one who criticized my monsters before they became my deck. A very unwise move, Greendale. Now, since my portal's on the field, he shall sit comfortably in my field spell zone. And then he spits out more cards for me to use.
Again,
Now,
typical
on with
meta
my
scum.
play. I summon Quackers of the RO. And when he's summoned, I can add 1 card from my graveyard to my hand. I choose RO Chemical Reboot! Ugh, that card again. Oh no. Yep, but you'll be seeing it very soon. I assure you. Now I play Quacker's other effect. By tributing it, I can summon my annoying child back to the field. It loses its effects, but that's fine by me. Now I shall rid
Why?
myself of another RO card, in order to summon Ratta back to the field. Now I play RO Chemical Reboot!
Here we go again.
I fusion, Xyz, and synchro summon all at once. Prepare yourself, Greendale, because you're about to face my unstoppable combo. I fusion, Xyz, and synchro summon Kaiju, Destroyer Bot, and Maiden of the GRO!
He's back.
Unstoppable combo? What do you mean? You'll find out. But
Very
first, I want to be
dangerous.
safe. My annoying child of the RO gives my monsters an additional 1,000 attack points when they're summoned. And in case you somehow manage to survive this, I'll activate the spell card RO Synergy. This gives my monsters 1,000 extra attack points.
Yeah.
Now for some action. Well, I'm not going to let those monsters stick around long enough to find out. I activate my Palace of Green's other ability. By tributing this card, all monsters you control that are the same type as monsters on my field are now negated. Since I have a Fusion, Synchro, and Xyz monster, all of your monsters of the same type are now rendered null and void. No, sorry, I'm not really too fond of effect negation. I know you
Gone through a lot this duel.
people are quite fond of that. So, my portal protects all of my monsters from effect negation.
I'll give him a list. He hasn't been doing a lot of negating.
Now, Kaiju, if you please, destroy his Green Eye Cyber Dragon and inflict damage equal to its attack points. You lose, Greendale. In that case, I'll activate Utopic Dragon's effect. I can negate your attack, but nope, I'm not going to allow you to do that either. Because Destroyer Bot, it negates monster effects when my cards attack.
No.
Kaiju, wipe out that tin can! You lost!
Then why am I still standing? What's wrong, Miffy? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Sorry, but when your monster attacked, I activated a trap from my hand.
Trap from the hand?
Green Eyes United! This trap prevents me from taking any damage for the rest of the turn. Well, sort of. I still do take damage, but only a mere 200 every time a Green Eyes monster is destroyed. No matter.
But I'm going to assume that card can be activated when he has 3 or more Green Eyes cards in the field.
My maiden's
sort of like the old Blackwing traps.
To attack again. Not to mention, like I said at the beginning of the duel, this is an endurance test. So let's see how much you
So
can
how come
stack.
you can't endure much
My
more?
Synergy's other effect gives my monsters an additional 500 attack points after they attack. Kaiju, destroy his Green Eye Star Bright Dragon! Ugh. But don't forget, Instinct's still on the field, making my monsters stronger with every lost ally. Oh, that's nice to know. Who cares? Another overlay unit. Kaiju, attack! Ugh. Destroyer Bot, finish off his remaining monster. Oh! Let's see. And now that the extermination round is complete, my Synergy's other effect activates. It destroys all remaining cards on your field, and for every card destroyed, you take 400 points of direct damage.
No!
Bye-bye. Go, Synergy Surge!
My instinct and my pendulums. There are no more trees left in this dimension. We've wiped them all out. Ignore those trees clearly in the background. Those are holograms.
Come back if you dare. I end my turn, and lucky for you, my monster's attack points return to normal. Mostly.
No, yeah.
My turn.
Coughing up even more blood.
What's the matter, Greendale? Can't handle the punishment? Can't handle the righteous pain that you and the rest of your kind deserve? You humans asked for this. The evolution dimension asked for this. You know, Mephiles, I don't get you.
Sunglasses.
Do you blame our humanity or the evolution's dimension humanity? Which one do you hate?
That looks like Blur's brother.
All of you. All of you. Don't think you can escape harsh punishment, Greendale, just because of what the evolution dimension did. What they did was horrible, but I don't see any other human as different as they are. You see one human, you see them all.
Then why
So
need
excuse
us?
me for giving you this righteous justice. Justice which will pave the way to a new world of my design. A better world. A better world where everyone will be treated as equal.
Equally
Equals.
under your boot, of course.
Impossible. Listen, Mephiles. I know exactly what you mean. Probably not to the same extent as you do, but I know how harsh people can be at first hand, because I've experienced it. I was the butt end of it. In that respect, maybe we're not as different as I thought, but
No, you're pretty different.
the way I see it, every being, every species, every kind, no matter who or what they are just as capable as the evil that you're trying to rid.
But we choose not to do
It's
it.
like a pendulum itself. I don't see you as any different as us.
I see him as pretty different. I mean, we choose not to do what he's doing.
I am nothing like you. Besides, I'm the one who's winning here.
If you want the
I've
world
got
remain your
superior
image
cards,
and how everyone be
superior
equal.
monsters. I know every move you make. You practically used everything against me.
You know every move I make, then how do you keep getting caught off
What more
guard?
can you possibly do? How else can you possibly win? You don't stand a chance, Greendale. Really? Well, how come I was able to beat Viper earlier? You said it yourself. You've studied everything I can do, and yet he lost. One word. Luck.
Sure.
You just happened to face Viper at the wrong time. And get the cards you need at the right time. But luck is something that will eventually run out. Now, if I were you, I'd probably continue to make your turn. After all, you've already taken quite a number physically. I doubt you'll be able to continue standing for much longer. So if I were you, I would use the borrowed time I have left. Fine. But as long as I'm still standing, I won't let you win! Draw! Wait. Well, it's my only option. I banish my last Scout with Eyes of Green from my graveyard in order to summon another one from my deck. You know what it does now. I get to draw this card. I play the spell card Bonds of Green Eyes. It lets me summon Green Eyes back to the field yet again.
For like the 18th time this duel.
What the heck keeps happening? Again, Greendale? Oh, come on. I'm falling asleep here. This is just sad. You better have something interesting. Otherwise, I bet that Green Eyes of yours is going to start growing tired of being revived from the dead so much. At this rate, I'm surprised it doesn't destroy itself out of how many times it's come back. Well,
It wasn't up by force of habit. I know I'm gonna die. Let me just speed up a
I can't go
bit.
through a duel without using my ace, now can I? Especially considering I have a little treat for him. Now, from my hand, I play the spell card Green Eyes Element Booster!
What? He has his own element booster?
Oh. Can't be. Done it. And with this spell, I can tribute my Scout with Eyes of Green in order to evolve Green Eyes into not one, but two menaces of destruction.
Two.
I split evolution summon. come forth! Dragon of roaring thunder! Green eyes! Thunder dragon! And dragon of oncoming storms! Green eyes! Lightning dragon!
Damn.
2 evolution monsters? I'm just as surprised as you are, Mephiles.
He's taking the skies
So
again.
you've managed to show off another new trick. Big deal. There's no way you're going to finish off my life points. You can't even attack me directly thanks to my portal. Oh, thank you for that. Gives me an excuse to banish Green Eyes United from my graveyard. Now, that scrub is banished from existence!
Dang.
Oi! Now,
And you're
on
trapping
the
with
effects.
it.
When Green Eyes Lightning Dragon is summoned, I send the top 5 cards of my deck to the graveyard. And all Green Eyes monsters sent are treated as EXP cards. Now, I equip my monster with this, the spell card Green Eyes Unleashed. This lets my equipped monster attack all of yours. And as an additional bonus, you can't use monster effects during this battle phase, thanks to Element Booster's other ability. And one last thing. When Green Eyes Lightning Dragon battles a monster, it gains 500 extra attack points for every EXP card in my graveyard.
That's gonna be a
I
big
count
boost.
6. So, that's 3,000 extra attack points. Lightning Dragon, decimate his quote-unquote ultimate combo! Sonic Storm Strike!
Dang. Absolutely annihilated. Greendale managed to pull out his own Green Eyes Element Booster and pull out 2 evolution monsters. What can... And there's still 2 parts left. What can Mephiles do to counter this? One way to find out. Watch the next part. And here we are in part 4. Let's see if Mephiles survived all that. There's more deer watching that. Their entire place of living destroyed by a card game. Managed to hang on though.
My board. My life points. Nothing but shambles now. A shame. And after all the trouble you went through into getting your life points to such a high amount.
Now you can't be
Now you're
healing them
practically
anymore.
back where you started.
More or
It's a
less.
good thing that
Mostly
trap
less.
card also allowed me to get rid of your
think.
RO refund as well, so you can't regain life points. But lucky for you, my Green Eyes Thunder Dragon can't attack you directly, since my Green Eyes Lightning Dragon is equipped with Green Eyes Unleashed. So, I'll set 3 cards face down, and it's your move.
Mephiles is going to lose his mind.
What's so funny? Finally going senile? Oh no. Oh no. That's not it. It's just... Thank you, Greendale. Thank you so much for proving my point.
What?
For you see, I've just realized something. You can't win. Why? Because you're so undefeatable? Because you simply won't lose? Well, yes, but also because of this. Look at what you've done to this place, Greendale.
Well, you've done it too.
Your efforts to destroy me, to destroy someone who's indifferent to you. All the innocent
No, you
animals
hate
and
me.
plants. It's all perished, and it's all because of you.
Well,
This
no,
mess
you
that
play a part in this
created
too. This
in
isn't
efforts
my
of
fault.
Destroying me. It's just... It's exactly what I'm saying about you humans. Everything different to you is wrong, so you try to get rid of it with all your might. Just so you are the last one standing. Thank you, Greendale.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to defeat you, because either I destroy this forest, or you destroy all of existence. Sadly, the forest has to go.
What is it? What's so funny? Don't you get it? You're proving me right. No, Mephiles. It's not just that. You're proving me right. Haven't you forgotten? You're every bit as responsible for this destruction around us.
Yep.
After all, this was responsible because
I ain't at full health, you
of the
idiots.
that you decided to crank up.
So how does this make you, or any duel spirit for that matter, any better than us?
You're every bit as responsible for this as we are. So don't think that you can get high and mighty.
I won't let you play mind games
Says
with
the
me.
one up in the clouds. We dual spirits are better than you. All we want is peace. All we want is
This is
fairness.
peace.
All you want is classism and war.
You want to destroy
You
the evolution
are
dimension.
guilty. Peace. Destroying an entire island.
Mephiles, you are that
Taking
Bender
control of
Bending
innocent
Rodriguez
people
quote.
and using
We
their
will
bodies
show them
as
our
puppets,
peaceful
forcing us
ways.
to fight
By
them? You
force.
call that peace?
Oh, let's be honest, you guys were perfectly fine with destroying each other anyway, long before I arrived.
That was the fusion
Besides,
dimension.
You were the ones who forced our hands. You were the ones who decided to divide us. This was all on you. So stop trying to defend your kind, Greendale. You don't understand me, Mephiles. I'm not trying to defend them. Believe me, I know what mankind can be. I know how selfish they are firsthand. Probably not in the same lengths as you. But I know. I'll admit, perhaps we are pretty hard to defend. But that's no excuse to commit genocide. Sometimes there's
The
just a
human
bit
race has
of
a lot
bad
of
in the world,
problems, but
but
it's
you
not.
have to live with it. All you're
It is
trying to
worth
do
saving,
is
is what I'm
suppress
gonna
it.
say.
No, I'm trying to obliterate it, just like I'll obliterate you, Greendale.
So how are you above genocide? Show them
Hold it,
peace.
Mephiles. During your standby phase, I activate one of my face down cards. I play the trap Green Eye's Mirror move. By banishing my dimensional barrier from the graveyard, my mirror move can replicate its effects. So
Nice.
yeah, no pendulum summoning for you this turn. No matter. I have all I need to turn this duel on its head. I summon Headsman of the RO!
Uh-oh. He's gonna evolution summon.
Oh boy. Quick on the trigger, just the way I like it. Go!
We all immediately
RO
know what's going on.
Evolution! Now I evolve my headsman. I expand the DNA strand. And evolution summon a very special monster. One that's close to my heart. Actually, no, that's not correct. It is my heart. I evolution summon myself to the field. Mephiles, King of the GRO!
Haven't seen this since the duel against Minus. Give him a bit of a summon animation. Nice.
So this is your true form. That's right, Greendale. This is me! And there's going to be a lot more of me. When I'm summoned, I gain the combined attack of all of your monsters.
5800.
Then, by banishing an EXP card from the graveyard,
Destroyed
I
by
can summon
Trias.
as many copies of myself from my extra deck to the field. And they also gain your monster's combined attack. Now I shall have one of my glorious copies attack you on your Green Eyes Thunder Dragon. Go! Wrath of the Forgotten! Sorry, Mephiles, but that's not going to happen. Green Eye's Thunder Dragon here can't be targeted for attacks while Lightning Dragon's on the field. Fine. Then I'll get rid of your Lightning Dragon first.
Let me guess, Lightning
At least
can't be
that
attacked
saves
while
me
Thunder's
from
on the
having to deal
field.
with the sword's piercing end. Mephiles, destroy it!
What the?
What?
He's obliterated.
What? You can use that ability in my turn? Indeed. I wasn't expecting such sloppiness from you. Sloppy? I'll show you, Sloppy! I'll have my second Mephiles attack! And during the battle phase, I will banish my Spiritualist, having him gain its attack points! Try dealing with that! I'll counter that by banishing my Green Eyes Mirror move from my graveyard. By doing so, your Spiritualist's graveyard effect is negated.
Which means that Lightning wins again.
Lightning Dragon, counter-attack! Ah! Care for a third round? No, I end my turn. Suit yourself. I'll move straight into battle. Green Eyes, attack his last
That's not
copy of
drawing anything
Mephiles!
good. Now Mephiles is out of Mephiles. Is Mephiles Eye?
Thunder Dragon still can't attack, so you're lucky. I'll switch him into defense mode just in case. Then,
Yeah, Lightning and
I'll
Thunder
set
have
one card
their
face
stats
down
back,
and end my
essentially.
turn.
Lightning has 3100 to 2600, and Thunder's the opposite.
Raw. And during your standby phase, I activate a second dimensional barrier.
Really
No
doesn't want those
pendulum
pendulums.
summoning. No. Ugh. Out of options. Out of options? Out of options? Are you kidding me? Do you even know
I can
who
do
you're
this
talking
all
to?
day.
I always have options. Like this. I play RO table scraps. This lets me summon myself back to the field.
In
The only catch
defense.
being is that my skills are negated, but in return, I can then use my RO Evolution's graveyard effect.
Uh-oh.
By banishing another RO monster, I can add it back to my hand
You're gonna
to use it again!
evolution someone with an
Another
evolution monster.
summon? What in two? Why me, of course. Only there's been a bit of an upgrade. I once again expand the DNA strand. I, Ultimate Evolution Summon, appear, Mephiles, GRO of a higher art.
Oh, Christ. What the hell is that?
Mother of Raw. Quite the looker, aren't I? I
All
activate
those eyes.
skill. When I am summoned, I once again gain your monster's combined attack. Now it's strong enough to take out Green Eye's Lightning Dragon. Indeed, Greendale, but there's more. Now, by banishing an EXP card from my graveyard, I can summon Mephiles Spawn tokens. These tokens also have my combined attack total. Is every card you play have to have some insane effect?
Oh, but of course.
An
I
entire
put the headphones on
legion
I heard a
ready
tripping
to
noise. I
wage
couldn't tell if it's
war
real
at
life or the
your
music.
ugly little face. Go, myself. Rage your wrath against Green Eye's Lightning Dragon. Judgment of the Forgotten. Not so fast. I play Green Eye's Aura Barrier. This trap prevents me from taking any damage, so long as I control a Green Eyes monster. No matter.
Because you're
I
not
can
going
still
to.
hunt
Much
your
longer.
dragon to extinction! Green Eye's lightning dragon is now history. History can always be rediscovered.
It's back.
What? How is your monster back? You can thank Green Eye's Thunder Dragon for that. If Green Eye's Lightning Dragon's destroyed, I can banish an EXP card to bring it back to the field. Then I can destroy another card on your field. Bye-bye, Mephiles.
No, he's gonna have a protection effect. Yep, the token.
I should have figured. But, oh well, it's a good thing I have a little failsafe. You see, if I would ever be destroyed, I can have one of my tokens take the hit for me. Now I could attack with them. But...
He's scared.
I can't risk losing my only defense right now. So, I'll end my turn. Looks like somebody's caught on. That's good. Draw! Well, for you, anyway, not for me, because it means I won't be able to finish you off this turn, but, oh well. I can still get rid of your monster with relative ease. Green Eye's Lightning Dragon! Attack! Destroy Mephiles! Fine, I shall have myself counterattack! Of course that won't work, but my aura barrier prevents me from taking any damage, and you know what happens next. Oh, but of course, your monster resurrects, and you can take out another card on the field. Correct. And you
Why not
have
switch
no
Thunder
choice
to
but to
attack
give up
and
one of those
attack
tokens
a
unless you
token?
risk yourself being destroyed. Oh well. At least your monster gets weaker and weaker with every time it returns.
Damn,
And since my Lightning Dragon's a new monster, it has a new opportunity to attack! And again. Reborn, destroy, attack! Reborn, destroy,
The side effects of this duel are really kicking in.
attack. What's the matter, Greendale? Can't put up a fight anymore? I can't say I'm surprised. You're lucky you're not taking any damage, because it would have been way worse if you could. Just look at yourself. You're practically tearing yourself apart, just ramming your monster into my own. Getting through all that. It's a small price to pay. So come on. I'm practically vulnerable now. I got nothing else. I place one card face down and end my turn.
You couldn't take the damage anymore.
Seriously? You had the chance to attack me directly and you
I imagine
didn't?
he felt himself
No,
fading
lucky
away.
for you, my monster can't attack you directly the turn it's summoned. Besides,
I'm well aware of your pendulum monster's weaknesses. It only works so long as your field is empty.
Yeah, fair
won't
enough.
be
Just
able
want
to
the
finish
field to
you
be
off this
empty.
turn
He's
anyway.
probably out of dimensional
So,
barriers.
No point. Not when I'm probably the closest anyone's ever gotten to beating you.
Well, no,
You played a
actually,
big
you're
enough
wrong,
game,
considering
because
there
in
has
case
been
you
someone
haven't
who's beaten
noticed,
him.
I'm still on the field, and I could just banish another card to draw more tokens! Actually, I have a remedy for that. I activate my trap card. Go! Breakthrough effect! This
What?
negates your special ability, Mephiles, until the end of the turn. Oh,
Negate a skill.
no, no, no! No!
Amazing how you came up with a remedy to that so
Damn
quickly.
you bloody... Not letting me do anything! That doesn't even matter. I can still win, Because I will never lose. I will never lose.
You've lost before, you'll do it again.
Will never lose.
You've already lost.
Well, looks like I figured it out. Pardon? Why you made all these cards so broken? That's what I've heard, at least. You've made these cards, right? I've always wondered why you made them so overpowered, and, well, I guess it should have been obvious, but here it is. You made them so overpowered because you're in denial. You hate the meta so much because all the cards you think are too broken. Because everybody's trying their best to outdo one another, to say no. So you design your cards in a way to say no before they can. And it's not just your cards, it's the way you duel.
You don't feel like you're trying to win a game like everyone else. You feel like a whiny brat. That's the difference between you and those players that you hate so much. The ones you sought to destroy, to bury deep beneath the earth.
You're just trying to stomp them into the dirt before they get the chance to do the same to you. No wonder you hate more powerful cards than the ones that your duel spirits originally inhabited. Let me stop you there, Greendale. Because that's not entirely correct. That's not the main reason why I hate such pitiful, treacherous cards/spirits. Because it's not the cards that's the matter, Greendale. It's the spirits inside of them. You wouldn't understand. I mean, you can't understand dual spirits. You're not special. So allow me to elaborate. You want to know the true, the heart, the real reason why I hate such cards? Classism. It was always the same. You should have. Have you even heard them? From every dual spirit, from every higher-up dual spirit, it was always the same. No duelist will ever use you in their deck. They want strong, fast, efficient cards like us. You didn't deserve
Is
to be
classism
printed
even the
because
spirit
you
world?
are unimportant. You are weak. It was always the same. You are the ones who placed us dual spirits in such a pathetic classism. And that's what it was like here. Just imagine what it was like in a dimension that thrives on perfection. It is hell. We don't deserve you. We don't deserve this. We deserve heaven. We deserve a paradise. We just want peace. Do I have to keep spelling out how much of a hypocrite you are? Everything you've done, Mephiles. This is not peace. This is pest control. Pest control? Pest control, he says. I'll show you pest control, Greendale. I will make this burning forest your grave!
Yari Jose.
What a waste. You know, ever since the very beginning, I feared you. I mean, it's natural. Heck, even now, I'm still afraid of you and what you can do. But I imagined the big bad, the one in charge, the one who pulled the trigger would be nothing but a maniacal, heartless monster, would be the greatest challenge I would have to face, or anyone would have to face.
It still kind of is.
But now, you're a joke. You're not a conqueror, Mephiles. You're nothing but a whiny brat. This is all just your temper tantrum. I have no idea why I took it so seriously. I mean, all of this trouble. An entire island destroyed, countless lives taken, or being controlled. All of this, and why? Because Mephiles is a loser.
That's gonna cut deep.
Weren't you listening to me, Greendale? I never lose!
You've already lost. How many
activate
times do we need to tell you
Spell
this?
card. Reign of Mephiles! This lets me resurrect my clones back from the graveyard, and it lets me double their levels. If I cannot beat you with my bare hands, I'll bring out everything I've got. I use all 4 of my monsters to build the overlay network.
What?
I, Xyz Summon, rank 12, Assault Carrier of the GRO! Bring out as many as your big bad toys as you like, Mephiles. I know your game now. I'm done being surprised by you. Oh, come on, Greendale. At least let me show off what it can do first.
Battleship.
I activate my carrier's effect.
That's what the
By
switch
using up
thing
any
was setting
number
up?
of its overlay units, I can banish a monster
You're pulling
on
a
your
minus
field
with
for
this.
each of them. Go, my carrier. Banish those scrubs from existence. Stealing my lines now, too? Please. I activate Green Eye's Aura Barrier's other effect. By tributing this card, I can make both my monsters unaffected by all card effects until the end of the turn. Fine! Then I'll disintegrate it! Plan B! Go, my carrier! Attack Green Eye's Lightning Dragon!
It's going to gain attack points.
Leftover languishing!
And Transformer sound effects.
Oh boy, this is gonna hurt.
Enough attack.
Oh! Oh! I'm still in this game, and you know what happens next.
Thunder brings back lightning. Destroy!
Destroy! Not! I activate my monster's other ability. By using up its remaining overlay units, I can prevent it from leaving the field. And then,
All of them?
I can rank it up.
What?
Using the overlay network again! Again? Now, Chaos Xyz Evolution! Appear! Rank 12. Chaos Xyz.
Rank 13.
UF-owned of the GRO!
This flying saucer.
A Chaos Xyz? How do you even come up with this stuff? Ah, oh yeah. Now, when this monster is summoned, not only does it negate all of your face-up
Isn't there
cards, but their
a
skills
UFO
cannot be
Pokemon in
activated
like Black
until
and White or
the
something in
turn.
the movie theater thing? We've been
Now,
getting reminded of.
go, my UFO-owned, unleash your wrath! You're finished, Greendale! Sorry, but you won't get the chance to attack them. I activate my trap card, no entry.
Really?
This switches all of our monsters into defense mode. Not mine. My monster is unaffected by all card effects.
Oh, crud.
Not to mention, when my monster battles, it can attack all of your monsters and
Piercing.
it banishes them when it's destroyed.
Crap.
Is that all? Is that all the broken abilities that your monster has? Is there anything else it would like to throw at me? Anything else? I wouldn't be surprised, cause what you've come up with these cards, this is insane. This is madness. Madness. This is Duel Monsters! Go, my UFO-owned, destroy!
UFO grows a leg and
Oblivion
kicks
Ring
them.
Of the GRO! Oh,
That goes to his curse. And Green Arrow's gonna come falling out of the sky. It's raining green in Dales. How's it gonna get out of this one? Let's get to the final part to find out. And now, part 5. Which I think is the longest video S-Code's made. Or one of. At least in the top 5. The floor's been fully destroyed.
Well, took longer than normal, but
I'll say you're at a 5-part
Oh,
order,
well.
my dude.
fallen, just like all the rest.
The other 44
Hey!
minutes are credits.
Still packing up so soon, Mephiles? Please. I'm not finished yet.
You bring down this, he's got endurance.
No, but how? How are you still standing? Don't you remember? My no entry switches my monsters to defense mode. You may have gotten rid of my thunder and lightning dragon, but... No! Not that! You just got blasted by a cannon that's being brought to life by the solid mass vision. That's being cranked up to 1,000,000! Forget surviving, forget still having life points, you should be dead! Oh. Oh? That's it?
Didn't even consider
I want to
it.
try something.
He just knew he had to
I'm
get
in
back
my
up,
turn.
and that was
And
enough.
during the end phase, human, since you didn't take any damage, my UFO'd halves your life points!
What?
Fire!
Why are they
Oh,
wide
come
armed?
on!
Just can't get a break.
Okay, if that doesn't...
You can't keep me down.
No, of course it didn't! Why? How? Why are you still standing?
You don't comprehend
You should be
human endurance,
destroyed.
do you?
I'm just as confused as you are. But as long as I've got the strength to stand, so long as I've still got a chance, I'm going to make use of every last bit. My turn now, Mephiles. Draw. My leg. Oh.
Damn it. Looks like I took more damage from that fall than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh god, it hurts.
Chance? Look at you. It's pathetic. Just like every other human, you're in denial of your place in the world. You think that you have a chance. Look at yourself, Greendale. You can hardly stand as it is. You're facing one of my most powerful monsters. Even if you do manage to somehow beat it, you're practically running on fumes. So, even if you've managed to miraculously survive everything I've thrown at you, it's only a matter of time before you give in. And you and the rest of your kind get what you deserve. You should have thought twice before challenging me. If that's your excuse to intimidate me, Mephiles, then I'd say you've surely failed. I see right through your charade now. Your laughter, your incredibly powerful and broken cards which you made up. It's all just an excuse to try and make people fear you. Because if you don't want to experience hate or reject, then you'll accept any other emotion that tickles your fancy. And that emotion so happened to be fear. Well, the gig is up. I may have used all of my tricks, but there's no doubt in my mind that you've used up most of yours. Unfortunately for you, though, I still have one. So that's it then. One last hurdle, one last obstacle before you're finally out of gas. well then, Greendale. I guess I'll get comfortable as you make your last plea to beat me. Your last pathetic chance. But I assure you, it won't happen. You put up a fight, more so than any other duelist I've faced before, or any other human for that matter. But it's all worthless in the end, because no matter how much you humans rebel, you'll always be back at square one. But
And
I
we'll
go
climb
beyond
our way
that.
right back up.
I am
Every single
Mephiles,
time.
King of the GRO. I am unbeatable.
You've lost!
Now, are you going to shut up so I can continue with my turn? So I can blast that
You
oversized
freaking lost to
frying
the
pan out of
Phoenix!
sky? So I can be the one to finally beat you? Oh, let's face
Ugh.
it, Greendale. It'll be more or less just a waste of time for you.
I know Draco doesn't know that, and that
Although
he's
I am
banking on that,
curious.
but still.
Oh, really? Well, enlighten me. What, pray tell, are you on about? Why do you want to defeat me, of course? Every duelist that thought they could before at least had a reason. And it wasn't just to end my tyrannical reign. It was usually something a little deeper. Minus at least had a more complicated reason. But what about you, Greendale? I've beaten and crushed many human duelists underneath my heel. What makes you so special? Let's find out, shall we? I'll start my turn with 2 words. Monster Reborn! And you already
Bring
know
back
who's
Green
coming
Eyes
back.
Grey Dragon.
Green Eyes Grey Dragon once more reborn! Again. What's going on? That's your final hope. A bit disappointing, but I've seen worse. Come on then, Greendale. Let's see this mystery monster then. Be careful what you wish for. I activate the EXP card, Heart of Evolution.
Oh, shoot.
And I use it to bring out Green Eyes Grey Dragon's ultimate form.
3-headed dragon with green-colored eyes, come forth and extend beyond time. Take flight and open the Eye of the Storm.
Evolution Summon, level 12, Green Eyes Ultimate Dragon!
He's used all the summoning methods in this series. Remember, there's no rituals in Unleashed.
Impressive! But you've made a grave mistake summoning him, since he is nowhere near the strength and protection of my UFO'd. Oh yeah?
That's what you need to beat Viper.
Take a good look at my monster, Mephiles, and then guess again. What? How is he? That's his skill. He gains 400 attack points for every Green Eyes monster in my graveyard. And since I use quite a lot of them throughout this match,
Yep.
my graveyard is stacked, and his attack points are more than enough to finish this in one foul swoop. But I know you at this point. So just in case you do manage to survive, I summon Green Eyes Luster Dragon to the field. What's the matter, Mephiles? Scared? What? No, of course not! This duel is still under my control. It's still in my favor. You can't beat me, Greendale. Really? Well, let's see how brave you really are. Green Eyes Ultimate Dragon, shoot his UFO out of the sky! Not so fast. I activate my monster's last special ability.
Of course.
By using up its Chaos Overlay unit, I can hit the eject button and prevent myself from taking any damage. Fair enough, but your monster's still destroyed. Go! Show him the Eye of the Storm! Plasma Delta Stream!
Ooh, nice. Goes right through and explodes. That little thing on the side was no doubt Mephiles' escape pod.
There you go. My, that was a close one. Good thing I had the eject button. Yeah, but don't think you've dodged a bullet just yet. I still have my Luster Dragon. Attack him directly! Ah! Ah!
Fell on a cliff or something. Or into a crater. He's Homer Simpson down the Springfield Gorge.
You can get back up again, Mephiles. I know you're not dead yet.
Ooh.
Oh. You're right. I'm not. And I never will be. Because my endurance goes far beyond your comprehension.
Well, I'll give him that. It is beyond my comprehension of how you're still standing. Both of you.
Look at yourself. You've practically thrown this body of yours through the ringer. And you said, I was having a hard time, but you... If you were human right now, you'd be dead.
You'll both be dead.
So should you right now, to be honest. But at least, unlike you, I actually have an excuse. I am far better than you. My endurance goes far beyond your comprehension because it is just as powerful and it grows just as much as my hatred and anger.
You got an excuse for everything, don't you?
Off throughout this entire duel, I'll just keep getting back up because I, Greendale, am unstoppable.
You've been stopped from getting a god.
Unstoppable. I doubt that, but I know better than to underestimate you, especially now, when I'm this close. So, just in case, I'll build up some defenses. First, I tribute my Green Eyes Luster Dragon. By doing so, all of my banished Green Eyes monsters are dumped back into my graveyard, further boosting my monsters' attack points with their combined essence. The catch is that I'm not allowed to activate monster effects from my graveyard for the next 3 turns. But as long as all of the fallen allies which have helped me out throughout this duel are in my graveyard and supporting me here, with Ultimate Dragon, then there's still a chance. Then this is the only monster that I'll ever need. Now, I'll activate the spell card Green Eyes Treasure. This gives you a Green Eyes Treasure token, but lets me draw 2 cards. What's the point of this token? No point. For you. Because as long as that token is still on your field, you can't pendulum summon from your deck. And it's the only thing defending you from a monster that has over 10,000 attack points.
Let's switch it to defense.
Immunity from all monsters that are the same type as those in my graveyard. So none of your pendulum, fusion, synchro, Xyz, or evolution monsters will be able to work their magic on Ultimate Dragon. No matter what you summon, Mephiles, I'll always be prepared for it. I set 1 card face down. I end my turn.
Hey, the treasure token can't be attacked, which means it's actually a perfect defense against this thing. How's it feel to look death in the face?
What do you know? I've seen many faces from you throughout this duel. Denial, anger, frustration, or just plain craziness, but
Most
here's
of the
emotion
crazy.
I never thought I'd see someone like you have.
Fear.
I never thought I'd actually see the real you. But now I am. No more monsters. No more busted cards to hide yourself behind. Just flat out honesty. You really aren't a liar, Mephiles. You're just as human as me, no matter how many times you deny it.
Congratulations, Greendale. Congratulations. In all my years. In all my years.
You are the first human to ever make me this angry.
Mephiles' eye showed itself.
Brutal mistake. Which you won't regret.
Looks kind of infinity.
Because you'll no longer be around to regret it. In fact, dare I say it, you will soon be forgotten!
Oh, so I'll join your organization.
And it all starts with this. This is it, Greendale. The end to this pointless struggle of yours. The end to this duel. No more excuses!
What?
This spell card lets me tribute the token you generously gave me. So thank you for giving me that advantage, by the way. But by doing so, not only is your monster's skill negated, but you're not allowed to negate any of my cards until the end of the next turn. Hide behind as many of your broken cards as you want, Mephiles. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change who you are. Well then go on, say it. What am I then? A brat. A whiny brat. You rely on these cards to make yourself seem invincible like a coward. Before, I was showing you so many mercy by giving you these cards which aren't even close to powerful. But unfortunately, this is the straw that breaks the camel's back. But to
'Cause it's the
counter-argument
one that
your little
digs
rant,
the
there is
deepest,
one
it
drawback to
being
this spell
true.
card. I can only perform a summoning method from my extra deck once for the rest of this turn. But I only really need one anyway. Now, I unleash the spell card I've been saving since the very beginning.
Really?
Behold, Greendale, I activate Odd Eye's Evolution Gate!
What?
Odd Eye's spell card? Yes. And with it, I can summon the Odd Eye's Pendulum
Hang out for
Dragon
life
and
points.
New World Evolution Dragon in my extra deck straight to the field!
Oh no.
They lose their special abilities, but since this is not a pendulum or an evolution summon, it counts. No, the real evolution summon is coming right
It doesn't
now.
count.
I tribute Odd Eye's Pendulum Dragon. To use its genes to evolve New World, I expand the DNA strand. Revolutionary Dragon with dual-colored eyes. Stretch your heavenly wings as far as your scales and demonstrate the potential of the true New World Order!
This is it, Greendale. This is it. The last monster you're ever going to see. I Advanced Evolution Summon Level 12. Odd Eyes World Dragon!
What? I'm not gonna lie, it does look
No.
kind of cool.
I would berate you for this, but I'm as exhausted as it is. Lasting this long, I'll just
Hi,
say
congratulations,
bad
Netflix.
enough.
It took you like
Actually,
80 fucking guards. You
fake
finally
copies
made
of
a counterpart that looks
incredible
halfway
cards and
decent.
even pitiful upgraded forms. But now here you go making your own fan fiction. Your own Dimension Dragon. Oh, don't get yourself in a tizzy, Greendale. I didn't even make that card. Wait, what? Mass-produced it, sure, but I did not make the New World Evolution Dragon. I merely adopted it. What do you want to... Could that mean... Perhaps I said a little bit too much. I suppose this duel is getting to my head as well. No matter. All the more reason to kill you where you stand.
That's Starfire.
I activate this monster's special ability by banishing up to 2 EXP cards from my graveyard. I can equip that many monsters from your graveyard to him. I'll steal your Green Eye's Thunder and Lightning Dragon. And since I did, my monster gains their combined attack permanently.
8,700.
And my Green Eye's ability is negated. Indeed. Now, at long last, let's end this pointless charade. You put up a valid fight, Greendale. You really did, but oh, just spare me. I know none of that flattery is genuine. You have no respect for people like me. So just go ahead and attack already. Really that desperate to see the end? Typical. But I won't argue. Odd Eyes, end this duel. Attack and destroy Green Eye's ultimate dragon. Die, Greendale! Blazing World Revolution! Not today. I activate my trap. Green Eyes, we stand!
What?
I equip this onto Ultimate Dragon. Now, not only can he not be destroyed by
You
battle,
don't take any damage.
but all the damage I would have taken is reduced to a mere 100. No! Why? Why do you keep going on? Oh, come on. Shouldn't it be obvious by now? You've practically rubbed it in. No! Because I'm supposed to win! I activate this monster's ability. This other ability. By getting rid of one of the equipped monsters, it can attack again and keep its attack points. Greendale! Die!
This effect kicks in again.
Die!
Not happening.
Die! Die! Die!
You really are a brat.
Next.
Throwing hissy fits.
Next? Next? No! This isn't right! This is supposed to happen! I'm supposed to be winning!
Well, technically you are.
What, you think life is supposed to go your way?
Right?
No! I mean, this is physically impossible! You shouldn't even be... Fine. You've given yourself another turn. Make it count. Your move. If you...
That face ends a magic cylinder.
Come on.
Come on, Greendale. Stay in this. You're almost there. This is your chance. This is your responsibility.
Oh, good. This is gonna be a Joey versus Merrick.
This is what you're fighting for.
Oh shit. Draco.
Oh, gee. Alright, Mephiles. Power nap's over. I'm not done with
So this is what happened in part 1.
Wait. What the heck is going on?
I mean, gotcha!
Ugh. What in Slifer happened to my body? And this place. Am I dead? No. No, I can't be dead. Not now. I can't let Mephiles win. Not while he...
You have not passed.
Sweet mother of... Who said that? Who's there?
Someone who has been with you since the very beginning.
Green Eyes Grey Dragon.
At last, you can speak.
Green Eyes? No, this isn't possible. You're... Howard... Okay, yeah, I'm certain. I'm certain now I'm dead.
It's a fair assessment.
No, not yet, my boy. I've merely placed your conscience in a deeper part of your mind, so we can finally speak.
What? Now? Why? What even are you?
I am your duel spirit, just as I was your father's.
Well, Spirit Schmirit, now isn't the time. Mephiles is going to... Wait. You knew my father?
Mm-hmm.
He knew about you? Then why didn't... Oh, never mind.
Yes, he was a good man.
He's gone
Felt
now.
great sorrow and guilt when he had his accident, and there was nothing I could do to save him. Just watch and exist.
The day that bandit warrior scum put him in that wheelchair was the worst day of my life. But why now? You could have emerged any time to help me. Why now?
For two reasons. Because I missed the thrill of action dueling. I missed being able to interact with my master. It made me feel connected to them in a way that regular dueling couldn't. And the other reason is because you need me more than ever before.
I need you. Darn right I do, but not like this. You meaning to tell me that you've been keeping quiet this whole time while I've been scrounging away using your card to face threat after threat after threat while you sit back and watch? I don't even know why you bothered bringing me here. You're just wasting precious time that Mephiles is using to take over the world, nay, the universe. You couldn't even save my father.
Nay, the multiverse.
So why should I accept your help now?
You're right. I probably shouldn't have spoken. And you probably don't deserve my help. But there is another reason why I've chosen not to interact with you until now.
And what is that?
Guilt. You've been through so much and have become so fixated on the end goal that you've forgotten what you really want. It's all my fault. But know this, Greendale. I've been there since the very beginning. I may not have spoken a word, but I've seen everything you've gone through. How much you've grown, the friends you've made, all of your experiences together. I may not have had the courage to speak up, but I was rooting for you every step of the way. Now, I want to make it up to you, and I can start doing that by helping you win this duel. I understand if you are mad with me, but please,
Just tell me something first. Let me ask. You knew my father before me. What did he mean to you?
He was a good man. And a better friend. He had a heart of gold. And the soul of a dragon. I see you in him. Every day. You deserve my power. I just hope that I deserve you.
You know, ever since the very beginning, I thought all I really wanted was to be a good duelist. Was to do some good, just like my father did, just like Yugioh did. But now, I realize, all I ever really wanted was to matter to somebody.
Don't we all?
Took you long enough. Actually, I'd say I'd still got plenty of time. Sorry about that. Now, no. Where were we? No. 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 No.
What's
Are you
wrong,
kidding
Nephi?
me?
Scared?
This isn't right. You humans. Why?
You knock us down,
Why
we
do
get
you
right
even
back
bother
up.
trying to get in my way? Why do you even bother still standing, even if you were still alive? You don't get it, do you? You can't win. You humans are irredeemable. You're pure.
You're just saying that
evil.
because you're scared of
All
us.
right, I get it. I get it. Okay, I get it. Humans suck. We all suck. I've experienced that. You've experienced that. I get it.
Can we have a new chapter, please?
You're right. Maybe the human race probably is irredeemable. Maybe we
No.
are horrible people, but
Wow.
as long as there is at least one person to stand up against that, then I have no reason to stay down. You claim we're all evil, but I know that that isn't 100% correct. Because throughout my time being with the Lancers, I've met so many people I can rely on, and even call my friends. So many people from so many viewpoints that you would probably see as irredeemable. Evolutionists, fusionists, Exesians. I know it's kind of cheesy, but I argue that it's the very thought of them, and coming back to them alive, that's still allowing me to stand right now. You know, it's ironic. Despite all the evil that you've done, that's at least one good thing that happened out of all of this. So I suppose I should be thanking you. Thanking me? The only thing that you will be thanking me for, Greendale, is putting you out of your misery! Because that's all you humans will ever be known for. Misery! You're evil, selfish, prejudiced,
Pot calls kettle
manipulative.
black.
You forgot one. Stubborn. Now,
Damn right.
you've had your final turn, so here's mine. To start it, my monster's abilities return, now that the effects of your no more excuses have worn off. Also, I activate the second ability of Green Eyes We Stand. By getting rid of it, I can double my monster's attack points. The catch is that during the end phase, my monster's banished, and I take damage equal to its original attack. So now, it's all or nothing. Let's go! Ultimate Dragon! Attack! Destroy Odd Eye's World Dragon!
Destroy the world!
You forget, Greendale. My monster isn't just any dragon. It's a Supreme King Dragon.
It's a what?
And you know what they say. Supreme Kings never lose!
What?
With this trap card, I can prevent my monster from being destroyed and prevent myself from taking any damage. The only catch being is that I must banish one dragon monster from my extra deck or graveyard. Any pendulum, fusion, you know the rest. I banish Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon from my extra deck to prevent my monster from being destroyed and save myself!
Too bad my monster can keep attacking.
What? I activate my last card for this entire duel. Let's go! Plasma Delta Stream!
Oh, shoot.
By discarding a card from my hand. For the rest of this turn, if my Green Eyes Ultimate Dragon battles but fails to destroy a monster, I can banish a Green Eyes card from my graveyard to let it attack again. I'll do just that.
We're pulling a
Go!
Firewall Dragon Dark
Attack!
Fluid, are we?
No matter, my monster's effect isn't once per turn, so I can use it again! I can't banish monsters of the same type, but fine by me. I banish this! Clear Wing Synchro Dragon!
Of course.
Give it up, Greendale.
And Clearwing
It's
just got
over.
into Duel Links, so now he's
You've
out
thrown
again.
everything at me! You've lost! Oh,
You sure about
I've
that?
lost something alright. My patience with you. What? What are you saying? My spell card's effect isn't a once per turn either, meaning I can use it once again. Attack again!
Blur.
No. I can. But what if I banish another card. Starving Venom. I banish another card. Ultimate Dragon. Again. Attack. Oh, New World. And again. Attack. Odd Eyes. Odd Eyes.
You're out.
One last time. No! Stop! Stop attacking! This isn't right. No, I warn you, Greendale. I've got a monster in my graveyard that can stop your attacks and give me the chance to win the duel. It's over, no matter what you do. I can win. Fear me. Fear me.
Never again.
I still do. But not even fear can last forever. Ultimate Dragon, put an end to this nightmare. One last try. Final Delta Stream! No.
That's game for Mephi. Sadly, that will not be the last we see of him. He'll just take over a new body. Draco.
How did he? You were lucky this time, Greendale. But this is only a minor setback in comparison to the bigger picture. We will meet again.
No doubt, in the next season.
And once Zark has fully been restored, I'll make sure you're one of the first duelists he feasts upon! Enjoy your rest. while you have it.
Greendale! Greendale! Oh. Hold on. I got you, lad. Come on. Let's get out of here. Activating emergency teleport.
Well done, Draco. He's gone. For now. You don't have to worry anymore. You're with friends. They will protect you. So will I.
So it'll be like, so I don't have to. Bye. So says Percaeus. Oh, I gave away my real name.
For the last time, Ravage, you have been quarantined. You shall remain in this base so long as...
Nephila's gonna burn this entire
says.
place down.
So boring! Why do you get to do all the fun stuff?
No questioning.
I'll question our questionable leader.
Again.
What's the matter, Viper? Having body troubles?
Oh, what happened? It was almost like I was kicked off my pedestal. My liege, you've returned. What happened to your body?
Never you mind that now. That is none of your concern.
Ah, right, of course. Well, to update you on everything that's happened while you were away, Silence is leading a legion out there against the Lancers, though it's not going
Yeah, I was wondering
well
what the
due
horns in
to
the thumbnail
Annex's
were.
intervention.
It's his mouth.
Ravage has
And I realized that
remained
now.
here, as you've instructed, and as for me and what happened earlier with Mr. Greendale, that was, well, you see, well, what happened
Enough.
was...
We both lost.
Listen. I have a new idea, which I have come up with due to some information that I have gathered during our time in the field. But it will require you to go inside a different body. I shall remain in this until our mission is fully completed.
He's taking over.
Ah, I see, my liege. Which body exactly will I be going inside of?
I shall give you the details of our new plan once I spent a little bit of quality time here with our captive. Go, that's an order.
As you wish, Lord Mephiles.
You've been getting awfully chatty lately with Mr. Greendale. I hope you didn't blurt out anything too important. Got nothing to say?
Viper's host is Greendale's father,
And now
isn't
that
it?
I'm here, I'm going to make sure it stays that way. I played a big risk having Viper be the vessel to keep you captive for so long. And now that I am so close to getting what I desire, giving the humans what they deserve, I can't risk you breaking free and turning against me.
This isn't going to change anything, you know. Say if you do succeed and bring back this Zark, it's not going to undo all the pain the
Is that
evolution
Archibo's
dimension has
brother?
done to you. It's already left its mark with permanent ink. Ah!
I should destroy what's left of your pitiful soul, human. But I can't. And I won't. So I would get comfy if I were you.
Why? So we can have an I have no mouth, but I must scream
Sorry,
situation?
familiar setting if he is to be brought back into this world. Oh, and one more thing. Thank you for letting me borrow your dimension dragon. Despite some mishaps, it's come quite handy.
No.
Yuko Celadon.
Hugo's brother. So that was Viper the entire time. We conclude in Season 3. Well, it's already in Season 3 finally, so maybe I misread it as in this concludes Season 3. Ugh. Not gonna lie, when he said, thank you for letting me borrow your dimension, Dragon, I thought this was gonna be with Yuya. But then again, I guess the Revolution Dragon is the dimensional dragon of the Evolution dimension. Why does Hugo's brother have cooler hair than him? Damn you, anime characters! That was quite the finale. You can't keep Greendale down! For every loss that Mephiles took, Greendale took the same amount. Actually, no, I think Greendale's taking fewer losses. Man went off a frickin' killing streak in Season 2. And now he's taking down the big bad. Unfortunately, we can't keep Mephiles down. Well, right now we have 2 of the gods, so in the final season, we're gonna have to get the other 2. That was an epic betrayal by Draco, though, just constantly belittling this spirit bit by bit until finally he had a final breakdown and lost. I always love those sorts of fights that just chip away at a person's sanity until they finally explode. It's been done before, but it's always satisfying for me. Just chip away and tell a person what they truly are. It can get annoying when you freaking deconstruct a character to death, but when it's done in the right way, it's done right. Well, Freya's gonna have a freaking seizure at this because we love Draco winning again, but I thoroughly enjoyed this, and, well, enjoyed Season 3, of course. Even if it took a long time to come out, but hey, that's just Yu-Gi-Oh! Unleashed in a nutshell. After all, this series has been going for 5 years, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 is turning 10 soon. Ugh. But it's not there yet. Let's just hope the series ends before it turns 10. So, you know, yeah. Yay. Fair play, Draco. He finally got to see. Well, he finally got his own spirit in Green Eyes. So, yeah. And a connection to his father as well. And only took him to go to Gacha. Really, it wasn't worth it in the end. Although, at least he wasn't a VTuber. Then it truly would have been irredeemable. Jokes aside. Well, I'm glad for him. You know, he was able to take down Mephiles, still a big bad. Although we probably know that Hugo's gonna be the one to take him out once and for all. Probably. I don't know for sure, though. I can't know for sure. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a 3-way with Hugo, Yuko, and freaking Draco. A lot of O's at the end. I just wish I remember the freaking guy with the freaking hat. Oliver, god damn it. Of course my brain remembers when it's well too late. What are you gonna do? Oh well. Oliver to the rescue. Anyway, Oliver, Blur, Hugo, and Draco all took him down. His closest friends finally took down Mephiles. But not for good. Never for good. Well, until the Season 4 finale. But we'll get to that bridge when we get to it. So then, this is a big conclusion, and it's going to be a bitch to edit, so I'm going to stop here. Looking forward to Season 4.